Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Hey there.
Today, we are really plunging headfirst into something that's, well, fundamentally changing how we all find information online.
Yeah, we're talking about the recent AI advancements, especially in search.
Exactly. And crucially, the impact this is having on, industries like SEO.
Right. And for this deep dive, we've got a couple of key sources. First up, there's this article looking at how AI is hitting the traditional SEO agency model.
Okay.
And then we've pulled some highlights from a big tech keynote recently that really sketched out the future of search itself. AI-powered search.
Got it. So our mission here is to unpack what all this means for you searching online, but also for those industries like SEO that help sites get found. Where is this whole digital landscape actually heading?
Let's dive in.
Okay.
So let's kick off with that article on AI and the SEO agency model. What's really striking is how it frames AI, not just as another tool, but as this force for major structural change in SEO. Well, it points out that AI platforms can already automate a lot of those traditional SEO tasks, the stuff that used to take up so much time.
Right. So things like running technical audits, sifting through massive amounts of data, finding keywords, that kind of thing.
Exactly. The bread and butter tasks that needed lots of manual work or, expensive software. The article's basically saying AI can do a big chunk of that now and often faster, more efficiently. And the prediction in the article is that this level of automation, it's not just about tweaking how agencies work, it's actually going to challenge the whole agency structure.
Challenge how? Like fewer agencies.
Potentially, yeah. It suggests it could lead to consolidation. You might see fewer but bigger, much more efficient firms that can really leverage AI at scale. It could change who's even in the game.
And the article mentioned something about cost, too, didn't it? That
Yeah.
AI can deliver these services cheaper.
That's a huge piece of it. If AI can automate these tasks and do it for less, well, what does that mean for the market?
Lower prices for businesses needing SEO. Maybe easier entry.
Could be. Businesses might get access to powerful AI tools directly, or maybe through smaller AI-first providers. But critically, the article argues it also messes with the revenue flow.
Oh.
It suggests that AI platforms themselves could end up capturing a bigger slice of that mid-market money, the money agencies used to make doing those more standardized, repeatable tasks.
Okay, so if AI takes over the repetitive stuff and drives down costs, what's left for the agencies? How do they survive, according to the article?
Well, the takeaway is pretty clear. Success isn't just going to be about being cheaper or faster using AI. Agencies need strong brands, trust. They need super efficient operations using AI internally.
Right.
But the absolute key, integrating that AI power with real human expertise, offering value that goes beyond just automation.
So strategy, complex problem solving.
Right.
Stuff AI assists with but doesn't fully own yet.
Exactly that. It's about nuance, high-level thinking, using AI as a powerful tool, not just letting it run the show.
Okay, that's a really compelling picture of disruption. So let's shift gears now. Let's look at the other side, how AI is changing the search experience for all of us. This is based on those keynote snippets you mentioned.
Yeah, and this really shows the demand side, how people are actually using search differently now.
What did the keynote say about that?
It highlighted this profound shift. People aren't just typing in 2 or 3 keywords anymore. They're asking much longer questions, more complex stuff, asking for comparisons, analysis, even help getting tasks done.
Yeah, I feel that. It's less like asking where the info is and more like asking search to think for you, almost, or do things.
Precisely. The vision they laid out is search moving from just finding links to providing actual intelligence assistance. And it's all powered by these advanced AI models like Gemini.
And they introduced something specific for this, AI mode.
Right, AI mode. It's rolling out now, built on Gemini 2.5, which they said is their most powerful AI for search. And the plan seems to be that these cutting-edge features in AI mode, they'll eventually make their way into the main core search experience everyone uses.
So it's like a preview of where search is headed for everybody.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
And the core tech making this smarter search possible, especially for those tricky questions, is something they called query fan-out.
Query fan-out.
Oh.
Okay, what is that in plain English when I ask a complicated question?
So this is pretty key. When you ask something complex in AI mode, the AI breaks your question down into its core parts, its sub-questions. Then, instead of just one normal search, it fires off lots of related searches all at once, like dozens, maybe hundreds, and not just on the web, but across their own datasets too. Knowledge graph, shopping graph, maps data, local info.
Wow. Okay, so search is basically doing a whole research project for you instantly.
That's a good way to put it. It pulls all that info back, the AI synthesizes it, reasons across it all. They even said it checks its own work, does more searches if needed.
All in seconds.
All in seconds to give you one coherent, helpful answer from your single complex question.
Mhm.
It's automating what would take a person ages to do manually.
Okay, that alone feels like a huge change. But the keynote went into specific features built on this, right? Like making search more personal.
Definitely. They talked about personal context. That's coming soon. It lets AI mode use your search history. And importantly, if you opt in, connect to your Google stuff like Gmail.
So like, if I booked a flight, it knows my travel dates for recommendations.
Exactly. Or if you often book restaurants with patios, it remembers that preference. It tailors things to your actual life. But they really stressed user control and privacy here. It's opt-in.
That sounds genuinely useful. Says explaining yourself constantly. What about going deeper, like for research?
That's where Deep Search comes in, also listed as coming soon. It's like query fan out on steroids.
Yeah.
It performs, again, dozens or maybe hundreds of searches to find subtle connections and pull together info from all over. And the result. They described it as an expert-level, fully cited report generated in minutes.
A cited report in minutes
Yeah.
for complex topics. That's,
Right.
wow, that could be a game changer for research.
Huge potential, yeah, like an AI research assistant. And they didn't stop there. They showed how search can analyze and visualize data, too.
Right, the complex analysis and data visualization coming this summer, they said.
Yep. The demo was analyzing baseball stats players using a specific bat, showing their average on-base percentage in a table, then asking a follow-up and getting a graph of home runs.
Like having a data analyst right in the search bar.
Kind of, yeah. Initially, for things like sports, finance, pulling, comparing, graphing data on the fly.
So it's a research engine, a data analyst.
Yeah.
But they also talked about it becoming more, what was the word, agentic, helping you do stuff.
Yes, agentic capabilities. This is where things like Project Mariner get woven into AI mode. Coming soon for stuff like finding tickets, making reservations, booking appointments. The idea is search takes tasks off your plate.
But you're still in control.
Absolutely. Always under your guidance. The example was finding Reds game tickets instead of you checking 5 different sites.
Comparing prices, seat locations. Yeah, painful.
You just ask, search for, say, 2 affordable lower-level tickets for Friday. It uses that query fan out to check multiple sites, analyzes maybe hundreds of options, looks at real-time price and availability, and then suggests the best options, linking you straight to checkout.
Okay, that's search actually performing a multi-step task for you. That's different.
It really is connecting information sources to help you complete a goal.
And then there was the visual stuff, like interacting with the real world through the camera, building on Google Lens.
Search Live, that's the integration of Project Astra, also coming soon. It uses your phone camera, it sees what you see, and gives you real-time help.
Like a video call with search.
Pretty much. Point it at something, ask a question. They showed examples like getting live instructions for a science experiment.
The elephant toothpaste one.
Yeah. Or identifying if a strawberry's ripe, how to get a stain out, help fixing something. It's interactive, live guidance based on what it sees.
That opens up so much. DIY, learning skills, just figuring things out by showing instead of typing. They also covered shopping quite a bit.
For sure. AI mode is boosting shopping by mixing visual ideas from Google Images with all that product data in the shopping graph.
So you search for a rug.
Right, maybe for a light gray couch. It shows you visual inspiration and actual products. Then you add more context, like, I have active kids.
Ah, so it understands that means durable, washable.
Exactly. Low pile, tough materials. And it gives you tailored recommendations, highlighting things to consider, like cleaning. It gets the practical and the aesthetic.
That's pretty smart. And the virtual try-on takes that personalization further.
Yeah, that's in labs now. Upload your photo, see how clothes might actually look on your body.
Not just a generic model.
No, they said the AI is trained specifically for fashion, understands 3D shape, how different materials drape or stretch on your specific form. It aims for a much more realistic preview.
That could solve a massive headache in online shopping. And lastly, they mentioned closing the loop, agentic checkout.
Right, another upcoming feature. Builds on the shopping smarts. You can track an item's price, set a target price, get notified when it drops.
Okay.
And then, with your AirPay, the AI agent can add it to your cart or even complete the purchase securely via Google Pay. One tap.
Again, search taking more steps for you, finding to buying, but you're directing it.
Always under user control, yeah.
Stop.
That was the consistent message.
Okay, so let's connect these two threads. We have AI changing the SEO industry's tools and economics. And we have AI radically changing the search experience with all these new capabilities from the keynote. How do they link up? What does this future of search mean for SEO and similar services?
Well, it snaps into focus when you put them side by side, doesn't it? Those specific keynote features, deep search giving cited reports, the agentic tasks like booking tickets, the data analysis, the smart shopping help.
Those are the tools the SEO article is talking about, the automation, the efficiency.
Exactly. They are concrete examples of how AI can deliver services, potentially at lower cost, that disrupt the traditional models. If AI mode can answer a complex question comprehensively right there in the results.
Then maybe ranking number one for one keyword isn't as critical for some queries.
Could be. Or if search helps you find and buy a product across multiple stores based on your needs, the way websites attract and convert customers might have to evolve. These AI features are the mechanism by which search gets smarter and more agentic, and that directly impacts the playing field for industries like SEO.
And this loops back to that article's point about where the value shifts. AI automates tasks and grabs some market share that way. But the human element doesn't vanish.
Not at all. It just shifts. AI is great at processing data, running tasks, but humans are still needed for the high-level strategy, understanding the whole business goal, not just SEO metrics.
Complex problem solving, creativity.
Right, brand voice, relationships, and maybe most importantly, knowing how to use these incredibly powerful AI tools strategically, integrating them effectively to get unique results.
So for agencies or professionals, it's less about doing the tasks, more about being the strategic partner who wields the AI.
That seems to be the direction, a recalibration, really. Human expertise working with AI capability.
Okay, let's bring it right back to you, the listener.
Yeah.
Why does all this tech talk matter for your everyday life?
Because this fundamentally changes how you use search. AI mode and eventually core search shifts the burden. Instead of you having to craft the perfect query, click 10 links, piece things together yourself, then go elsewhere to act.
Search becomes more of an assistant.
A much more intelligent, personalized, capable assistant, yeah. You can ask more naturally, get richer answers. It saves time doing research or handling multi-step things like comparing tickets or finding specific products.
And it can give you insights tailored to you, travel ideas based on your plans, shopping picks for your lifestyle, plus the visual stuff, just showing it what you need help with.
Think about planning a trip, fixing something at home, finding the exact right thing you need, and even help buying it. It's about bringing intelligence and action right into that search box you use all the time. It's definitely going to change how you interact with information and businesses online.
It really does feel like a massive shift beyond just links to this intelligent interactive layer.
Absolutely a transformation.
So wrapping up, AI is rapidly turning search from just finding information into this powerful engine for intelligent analysis, understanding, and even getting things done.
And that's inevitably causing big shifts in industries like SEO, pushing professionals towards higher-level strategy and expertise that works alongside AI.
The tools coming to search are seriously powerful. Handling complexity, doing multi-step tasks, bringing smarts and efficiency right to your fingertips.
Yeah, the potential is huge.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. As AI gets better and better at understanding context, analyzing really complex data, even acting on your behalf, what does that mean for the future of just finding things out, making decisions? Where's the balance between our own expertise and AI assistance going to land? And maybe what new skills become really valuable in this landscape for all of us?